Hey guys, this is just a quick follow-up video from the FTE conversion. So if you haven't watched that, head onto my page and just watch that first. So I get quite a lot of questions on how I got the aircon working on the FTE here. So this is a 1HD-FTE into an 80 series. Now there's a little bit of difference between the 80 series aircon setup and the FTE where it came out of. So for starters, the 80 series is a a V style belt, whereas the FTE is a multi-rib belt like this. So for starters, it won't actually work with the compressor that you have, so you either need to get the FTE compressor or you just need to get the FTE pulley, and you can put the pulley onto your 80 series compressor. Then the line, the top hat out of the compressor on the FTE is a lot different. It's angled. Now you could actually just get all full custom lines made, but it's pretty expensive and a bit over the top really. In the 80 series there's actually two line configurations. There's what I have here, which is an R12 system, which is the old type of gas, aircon gas, and then you have the R134, which is the newer one. Now the R134, the ones that I've seen anyway, have a slightly different charge point setup, and the ones I've seen anyway just bolt straight up to the FTE. You don't have any clearance issues. However, with mine being an R12 system, the suction side charge fitting, you can see where that cap is, used to have this little elbow, and that actually hits the head because the FTE is a 24 valve head rather than a 12 valve. It's a lot bigger and it just simply doesn't fit. So what you have to do is you have to get an aircon fitting cap. So my brother's a Friggy, so I just got it off him. If you have any Friggy mates or anything like that, just get a cap off them. It needs to be a special aircon type 1. And then what you'll need to do, once that's capped off, you obviously still need to charge it somehow. So what I've got is a charge point inline here. So what this hose is, the suction side, it's a 5/8 hose, and it's actually a reduced, so the wall thickness is quite thin. The newer style ones are really thick wall hose, whereas the old 80 series isn't. So what you need is a reduced beadlock 5/8 suction side fitting. So that's what that is. I just got that from Ashdown Ingram's, but any aircon supplier sort of thing should have that sort of thing. If you look in their parts catalogue, it's an OEX brand fitting, pretty sure. And then what I did is took that fitting and I got it crimped at Couplers, which is a hose place near me. But any hose place should be able to crimp that on for you in line. Just put some speed flow heat sleeving on there because the original foam stuff was pretty deteriorated, and being close to the turbo and the exhaust, you obviously need to get that away from the heat and protected somewhat, otherwise your aircon's going to be running pretty shitty. So now we can gas it, so that's all good. What you also need is some new O-rings for the whole thing. So while you're there, it's probably a good idea to get one of these. They're only about 45 bucks or something like that, and it'll have every single O-ring you pretty much ever need. You're only going to use 2 of them, but it's a good thing to have, I suppose, if you play around with cars a lot. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope that was a fair bit of help and you got your aircon working like a charm. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you later.